swear my wrist upgrade. I'm getting used to change.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. Get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Open man right side is St. Brown. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud out of the gun here. There's the stiff arm. And he's brought down. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Now Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. Down the right sideline. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. And it'll be a big hit at the end of this one, but it's also a big play as he's able to hang on to the football.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Flushed out right. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and
put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Stroud looking to throw.
Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Isaiah Pacheco
From 4 yards out.
And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Group being able to add the PAT.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Ward. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Ward.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
2nd and 10.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Cut 19.
Throwing now, Ward.
He's airing it out for Williams. Touchdown!
Jamison Williams.
56 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Stroud off the play fake.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they want this well upfield across the 45.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. And Stroud now to throw. His throw incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, 41 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. A point after, good by Groupie.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing is Ward.
He's airing it out for Williams. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Jamison Williams.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Here we go.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Completes it to Douglas. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards.
And that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Stroud to throw it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's Ward.
Short one there, caught by Likely.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
79 Broncos. 70 Timberwolves.
Zone read, a give to Hampton.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
And the Steeler 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
To throw, here's Ward.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Jamison Williams
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
and the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 42-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good for a Jets.
Here's Stroud.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here's 2nd and 10.
All right. 18.
Stroud.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they stop him with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Look the hot. Here we go. 18. That's it. Hey, uno more. Hey, uno. Hey.
Final play of the half. Stroud. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco as time expires in the first half. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And oh, it's blocked. The Steelers get it. And now look at him go. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often, maybe a couple times a year. The blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw is Ward. And that's going to be incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go street. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates.
Ward now working out of the gun. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
18. What's that?
Again, it's Pacheco. He finds some open field here. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Stroud now. Being chased out left. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Steelers
Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Up the middle, it's Hampton.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On first down, it's Hampton. Down the left sideline. He may go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Omarion Hampton with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here we go.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Steps away.
Some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Got a man and he hits him in stride.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Stroud working out of the gun.
They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
That's good for a Jets. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Down the field, he's got Warren.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Tyler Warren
With his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
They'll work inside here, Hampton.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Moore. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Cougar 19. Check smash. Check smash.
Now Ward. Open man is Ibuka. Down the sideline he goes. And down to the 28-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
In motion, Slayton. A run once more with Hampton.
Ooh, the juke. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Omari and Hampton making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 19, 18. Let's go. Hey, uno.
Stroud looking to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
18. What's that? Hey, south. Good.
Now Stroud. Flushed out right. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down.
And Stroud now to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Steelers take over first and 10. That's around 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And the Steelers first down.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Again, it's Hampton. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Now it's Hampton. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Well, they need to score and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute. 1st and 10.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
2nd and 6 coming up. Stroud to throw it.
Going up top. And this is caught.
This game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Now Stroud.
And it's caught. He's He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. So the clock sits at 16 seconds as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.